It's a new week. And we're kind of having a little family day today. We're going on a hike to find a cave. So thought it'd be fun. The kids are out of school and thought it'd be fun to take them with us. We'll see how this goes.
Go up that one. Okay, wait just a minute. Yeah, this is it. There's way in the back.
I see it!
He's way in the back.
I see it! I see it in this well. Over here! Look, that's destroyed. Where is it? Look, look at this.
Kind of a cool little hidden cave. It's got a little bit of water in the very back of it.
What does it say?
It's what we call bear cave, because you can see in the back there's a bear that was painted on the wall a long time ago.
Somebody drew this long time ago.
And look at the teeth.
See, no, don't touch it with that. So this is his nose and his eye.
Kind of see the bear outline right there. It's getting faded. Well, that's why we call it bear cave. Hey, good morning. It is a new day, and I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. I am out doing some rewriting today, and it is cold. We've had kind of a cold front come through. I thought we were going to get some moisture, but we didn't. But it's cold. I just got out of the truck, and it said it's 28 degrees, so I guess the work has to go on no matter how cold it is. But I'm out doing some rewriting today. What we're doing is we're drifting these cows to the lowest points of the winter range, and I think I've probably already told you that. But so we made that big push last week, and this week we've got to clean up. We were short about 30 cows, which is pretty normal. And so I'm just back up in the same area. I'm going to be hunting tracks, checking water, and just seeing what I can come up with and get these cows drifting in the right direction. We've got a couple of weeks to get them there, I think, just looking at the weather. So hopefully that all goes well. So from the top of our winter range to the bottom of the winter range is, I don't know, it's 30 plus miles. Parts of it probably closer to 40 miles, but 30 miles is kind of generally what we need to drift these cows. And so we take some time to do that. We graze them along the way and keep them in good feed and keep the water good and get down there before we get into a heavy snow. So that's what I'm doing. We'll go see what we can find. Well, I'm riding Glade today, and I got Rhonda with me. And she is so happy to be out here today. just having a great time, running all over the place. I've been locked up for a few days and she's happy to be out. But I saw 3 tracks, fairly fresh tracks that came across the road back there and out this direction. So I'm gonna ride out here a ways and see if I can find whatever made the tracks. You know, I've been riding for about an hour and I got to where I kind of think these tracks are going. And I'm looking up here and I think I see a cow way up here in the trees. I hope so. So we'll go up there to see if we actually found something or not. All right, well, there's our 3 cows, and looks like they are going to take off running. Dang it. Hopefully they'll slow down here in a minute. I don't have my hunt and hold dogs here, so we'll see. I'll just stay off of them a little bit and give them some room, and hopefully they won't run away from me. Well, I got them to the road, and for the most part, they're lining out pretty good. And we're starting to get a little bit of snow, so that's cool. Good to see that. All right, I got those cows through the gate and they are headed the right direction. And so now I've got to ride back to the truck, which is quite a ways back here, 3 or 4 miles. And then I'm going to go check one other place, a re-ride, where there's some water on the other side of the canyon over here. So I'm going to go do that. Well, okay, I got over here on the other side of this canyon and looked across and can see the water, and I can see 4 or 5 cows on that water. So I'm gonna head that direction and go get them, and got to get them out to the highway and then take them down the highway and through that gate. So that's a good find. We're starting to get it cleaned up a little bit. Well, there's an old broken down corral right here, and I was able to get these cows I saw in this corral. And the reason I did that is because these are all first calf heifers that I need to be taken into town. I won't take them into town today, but they're young cows. They don't know this range very well, and so it's a long ways from here to drive them, and the easiest thing to do would be to put them in this corral, load them in the trailer, and haul them to where we need them. And so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to make sure they stay in this corral and patch all the holes, and then I'll go get the truck. All right, I got those cows loaded and dumped them off where they were supposed to be. Everything went good. So get my horse loaded and call it a day. Hey, it's a new day. Sorry for the wind, a little breezy today, kind of stormy. But we are drifting these cows down this highway. A lot of them kind of came back up, but the cows I got yesterday, we are pushing them, drifting them south, pushing them back down the highway. So that's what we're doing today. I got Trayson and Quinn and Cody, and ought to be a good day. Got the dogs here, help us push them down, and Quinn's riding a colt today. Kind of fun to see him get on that colt and go. And I'm riding Boudreaux, so anyway, ought to be a good day. Cold, A little cold, but so these are mostly cows that we've been cleaning up the last few days, and we're taking them the same place we took that big bunch last week. So we've got to go down this highway, probably 3 or 4 miles, I think, and then we're going to turn them down a side road and get them into water. So that's what we're doing today. Rhonda, she's working like crazy. She's driving me nuts. I just still trying to get a handle on her, you know, to where she will listen to go easy and come back to me and those kind of things. I mean, that we're just pretty basic on what she's doing. I don't want to discourage her by, you know, yelling at her all the time. I want her to be encouraged, but it's also hard because we need to get the cows where they need to get, and I can't have her causing a wreck. But you can see her right up there, maybe. She's right there, right behind that cow, just sneaking along. All right, got them about where they're going to be. There's some water troughs right here, and we're going to put them on those water troughs and call it good for the day. Hey, I got a couple of ranch updates I want to give you. One of them's on this horse right here. This is the one I told you about last week, and I said I wasn't going to talk very much about him because we didn't know much about him. Anyway, I think I'm ready to talk a little bit about him. I'll turn the camera around here and show you what he is. Okay, well, this is him. He is a 5-year-old grade gelding. Spent most of his life at the sale barn and feedlot. And it's just one of those deals where we weren't necessarily looking for a horse, but it was right before Christmas, and I think probably people needed money, and so this horse came up for sale, and we were in the right place and were able to buy him. And I've spent 3 full days on him, like big days, and kind of starting to figure him out just a little bit. There are things that I have figured out about him and things that I have not, so I'll just throw that out there. But he's kind of big and stout, and he's got really good feet. For the most part, he has a pretty good disposition, other than he just kind of thinks I'm gonna kill him all the time, and I don't know what that's all about. You know, I don't know if that's because kind of a harsh upbringing, or he's had a few experiences, but he's a little bit that way, and he's very, very left-sided. So from his left side, he's fine, but you get over here on the right side, and he's nervous about that. And if I walked up to him right now, he would shy away from me for sure. But you know, he really watches you on this side, which is a little bit kind of odd. The other thing is when I do go up to him, for the first little while, until I touch him and start to rub on him just a little bit, super nervous and just almost start shaking, thinking that I'm going to do something to him, which again is a little odd. And then when you first get on his back, he gives you that impression as well. Like if he feels like he's pretty tight and nervous, and after about 10 or 15 minutes, he relaxes and puts his head down and kind of just starts to move out, and then we get along pretty good. But he kind of acts like maybe he's been a little bit abused or beat on. And so anyway, we'll get him, hopefully we'll get him over some of that. He's really soft and light in the mouth. He gives to leg pressure really well, but he doesn't know much about being out in big country. He's still trying to find his feet and a few things like that, but he's got a lot of go and he's got a lot of potential. So we'll see how he does. We're gonna definitely keep riding him. We got lots of country to ride him in and lots of big miles that we can put on him, and hopefully we can get him where he needs to be. But he definitely has the potential to be a really, really nice horse. So we will see, but that's him. All right, one more update. I'll turn this camera around and show you. Well, I finally got this saddle done. I've been working some long nights to get it there, but we got it done. I did not get it done in time for Christmas, but it's the day after Christmas and I did get it done. Anyway, I just wanted to show you how it turned out, and Jessie hasn't seen it yet, so anyway, we're gonna let her know that her saddle's done.
As 2024 comes to a close, we just want to run back some of our favorite clips from the year. From Johns Canyon to Texas Flat to Muley Point and over to the Glade, we believe that we get to be horseback in some of the most breathtaking country in the whole world. I don't think you can change our mind about that, but we can't wait to be back in the saddle and keep ranching in 2025. we really appreciate all you guys watching us and everybody that tuned in 2024. We believe it was the best year to date. So we're excited for 2025. We're going to continue to document our everyday life and things we get to do. Again, we appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next year. And as promised, we're going to give away 3 hats this week. So we randomly selected names from people that are subscribed. They commented and liked the video. And so we're going to give you those 3 names. Like my wife Jessie said last week, if we read your name, we've got to have your information. So I'll put my email in the description down below, and just shoot me an email there, and we'll get you your hat sent. Anyway, so the first name that we drew was Solo Bushman. Our second name is Corey Hadley. And the last and the third is Sharon Neal. So Solo Bushman, Corey Hadley, and Sharon Neal. So if you guys will shoot me an email, we will get you your hat sent. But we appreciate you watching. We'll see you next week.